Hey guys, it's Wyvern here with a live stream for this patch, and we're kind of going to be testing some out, perhaps checking out some of the new regiments. Right now we're going to be checking out maybe how some of the new stuff performs in combat, and we'll just kind of going over everything, and hopefully having a little bit of fun, and yeah, a good time here on the live stream, and just seeing how everything works out. I do initially just want to test how the live stream is, so gonna be a little slow initially, but from there on out, we're gonna be in the game and doing some gameplay. Checking the mic real quick because I had issues last time with it, and I don't want to have those again. Checking that real quick. Let me know if the mic is just botched. If we're gonna test it real quick. Hey Jake, glad to have you here with us. Looks like, well, it seems that my mic's working okay. Let me know, guys. I'll be paying attention to the chat. Let me know if the mic starts cutting out or being wonky or whatever. I'll be trying to make sure, sort of. Well, hopefully we don't have the ridiculous static we had before. But regardless, it's looking. Well, obviously we got a whole bunch of new stuff. We got campaign stuff. We got tic-tac-toe, all that. Let's see what we got. I'm actually kind of curious to see what new stuff we've got for in your start positions. Yeah, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping it stays fine. Last time I had just did so much static issues, and it was literally an unwatchable stream, and so that's good to hear. Looks like Ikit actually gets all his weapon names right off the bat in the campaign, which is definitely pretty cool. Starts the campaign with a Warpstorm rocket. Okay, you get lots of upkeep reduction. So I don't know why Ikit's supposed to be hard. I feel like starting in Skaven Blight is going to be easy mode, but I don't know. Maybe there's but there's nothing in his description really that implies he should be difficult. Everything seems pretty forgiving, but we'll see. Maybe there's something secret I'm missing out on. In comparison, for example, Tic Tac here is supposed to be normal, which I don't know. He seems kind of a mediocre lord for normal. But yeah, right of Zone Key resets the campaign movement range of all armies. Yeah. So basically everything we expected. Cult of Sotek is very hard. That was kind of to be expected. They definitely didn't look like an easy faction. At least they do get some nice starting units by the look of it. But still not with the Ark of Sotek, which is obviously going to be, well, hopefully going to be nifty. Some Salamanders, which I don't know if they're going to be that useful. They actually got buffed, it looks like, from the live stream I saw on the Total War channel. Looks like these guys had, I want to say it was 80 or so weapon strength, missile damage, and it's been buffed to 105. So definitely a big change there. Red Crested Skinks now have poison, so that's gonna be nasty. Yeah, the lizard in the campaign for sure is yeah. I can see why, because 10 and 1 he's surrounded from all sides by Skaven and Vampire Coast. So anything with corruption, even if you're with your built-in untainted resistances, is gonna be a pain. But like Ikit, what do you have nearby? It's like Estalia, which is gonna be easy curb stomp. You got Beastmen, which are easy curb stomp. Vampire Coast, okay, maybe they're okay, but I don't know. Either way, we're gonna hop into some quick match. I'm mostly curious just to see what the campaign was about. But I mostly just want to try a kick match. I want to try the new units. Want to see what all that's about, and see how they perform. See how they cut the mustard. Is the nuke? I didn't see if there was gameplay. Did anyone do gameplay with the nuke? It looked like a hilarious mechanic, especially if you can pull it off without getting caught. But we'll see how many people actually have the DLC downloaded yet, because it is kind of early, I guess. So might take a little while to get a game, but we'll certainly try. Let's see, we got one good talk game in here. He's doing the lizards. So actually, one of the things I did want to try, obviously this isn't going to be a new DLC, but we're actually going to try. I'm actually curious to see how the new lizards perform against the Dawi, and because previously this was an easy mode matchup for the stunties. You basically could not lose, I feel, but it might be a bit tougher now. So I wanted to give it a shot, see how things work out. Let's see, we got blah blah blah. Not really too concerned. We could bring giant slayers, but I really don't. I'm not feeling that. Brimstone guns got changed as well. They got a big buff. They used to do, I think it was 24 and 74, and now they're up to 20 and 85. So definitely good stuff there. This map unfortunately does have this huge woods on one flank, so that can be a little frustrating sometimes. How are we gonna do this? I'm not Towie. I don't know. There's so many people on this channel who love dwarves. It's probably because of the videos I did with Zoo Devil or something. But I just I don't play dwarves that much. Let's see. But I'm definitely curious to see how this matchup changes. This is an oddball one that can be tough. We're gonna take dwarf. I actually think dwarf warriors are still gonna trade pretty well into the armor piercing skinks. We're gonna take some blasting charges as well. Maybe throw in a few longbeards for a good measure. I don't even know if we really want. I'm trying to think if we really want the. Do we want cannons or anything? Do we want slayers? I don't actually know if I want slayers, to be honest. Because slayers are good. But do we need them? Can we get away with something like this? Something mega wide. Why not? Let's give it a shot. We'll give my opponent the ready when you are. And yeah. And hopefully that I don't want to sort of start it, because especially with the new units, I'm sure he's like trying to figure out what he's doing as well, and I don't want to rush him too much. You want to give him an opportunity to ready up and choose whatever. We'll see. I think, well, salamanders only have like 20 models or something, so I think they're going to hold up pretty well against blasting charges. Like, you're not going to be able to, well, I don't think. I don't think you're gonna really be able to blast them very well, but looks like he's trying to all right, looks like we're both trying to have a good time here. That's good. There's like, honestly, I'm curious. Like, he's gonna be trying to test out the new units most likely. Hopefully you're gonna see some red crested skinks. I'm hoping to see some Riperdactyls. Obviously, no idea if we will, but I want to see how this matchup changed. Because this is like the one matchup I was really thinking that this is gonna be a big game changer. We'll see how it is on the other ones. But this was, well, maybe against Chaos it'll actually be an interesting change as well with the Lizardman. But let's see. Well, we got a bunch of Longbeards. We got a bunch of Dwarf Warriors. So, well, let's spread everything out back here. Spread out our boys in the back. We got a Rune Lord. Did I even put him on a toilet seat? I forgot. No, I didn't. Oh well. Oops. It doesn't actually really matter. Against, well, it kind of does. If he brings like a Salon Mage Priest with Banishment, but I kind of don't think he will. Based on the fact that I don't want to believe that, but in all seriousness, I don't think... I feel like he'll bring 10 and 1 or Tic Tac, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, we might see Croak, I suppose. We're going to spread out some miners with blasting charges. I don't know if we want them all the way out there. Oh well. It's kind of an onion build here from the Dawi. Absolute filth. Actually, maybe one of the mistakes here, I think, with the blasting charges is I brought blasting charges, but like that's not really going to protect me on the flank. Like that's kind of wasted if they're on the flanks. So we'll see. We'll kind of deploy like this and build a doom box. Gonna get our Ulthar's Raiders here in the center and get some Thunders. We'll go like there, like there. I feel, yeah, this should be interesting. Now we got to make our control groups, and me with my intellectual control groups. Let's go 1, control group 2 for the Rune Lord, 3 for those guys, I guess. Toggle off fire at will. How much numbers is he? Oh, he's this is gonna be rough for him. I think he decided to go. Maybe he brought the spears. We'll see. We will see for sure, but I think this is gonna be a rough one for him because I don't think he brought the skinks based on the unit counts at the top. I think, yeah. Yeah, they did. They well, I don't know. Actually, maybe after this game, we'll sort of check things out and see what that's all about. And yeah. So, obviously, I do apologize for you guys watching. That this is going a little slow. I'm talking, being chatty when I probably should be trying to get along. But regardless, what do we got? So we got the red crested skinks leading the charge. Oh, Ripperdactyls. So that's obviously going to reduce your numbers. God dang it, Lord Croak. So Croak, those of you guys who didn't see it, well, I'll actually hop into the customs after this one just so you guys can check it out. Oh, he's bought like almost everything, all the new stuff. He got an Ark of Sotek with Tic Tac on top. Oh no, wait, never mind. Tic Tac was flying over top. I'm stupid. Tic Tac's not this guy. Regiment round cohort of whatever. And we're gonna push up. We got our troll hammers. I think this is gonna be really rough for him. Red crested skinks are not gonna be able to punch through dwarves. Like maybe they can punch through dwarves, but not, I don't think, in an efficient manner. I also don't think salamanders are really worth it, and good luck doing anything to like iron drakes because, well, their iron drakes have like 70% fire resist. Ooh, look at those fireballs though. That's awesome looking. I don't care if they do like nothing. It's awesome looking. We're gonna pull our boys over here back. We're gonna push these guys forward. And we're gonna teach the Umbral Tide there why they don't mess with us. Now, in the meantime, we do want to sort of zone our opponent away, for sure. Now, he's trying to flank, so how about no? So we're gonna shift over here. Is he gonna try to pull a sneaky on us here? We're gonna try to get in there. We're gonna shift these guys over to this flank. You can see that that gunfire is brutal stuff, guys. You put you guys in guard mode. What is this? Feral Cold Ones. Feral Cold Ones aren't bad, but I don't think they're gonna hold up all that well. Meantime, we really need, I went way wide, but honestly, my opponent here is simply playing. He's got Tic Tac over there, but honestly, well, all right, shoo. There's these Feral Cold Ones trying to get in. Like, sure, they're gonna do some stuff, but they're not gonna be able to do that much. In the meantime, these Troll Hammers are going to do some work. Now, unfortunately, my opponent sneaking through there, and like I said, I just was not well deployed. So my opponent getting some good value there because my deployment was absolute garbo. I should be ashamed of myself. You guys stand in guard mode. those spears are going to take forever to do get anything done, because in guard mode, yeah, right here we're kind of bogging down those feral cold ones for sure. Now these guys are way out of position. I got to get over there. It's going to take these guys forever to do anything. In the meantime, over here, these kinks are trying to flank, so definitely good play there from my opponent. I don't know if... I think my opponent actually nuked my Thunderers while I wasn't paying attention. But what can you do? We're going to try to extricate ourselves over here. Tic Tac's getting wrecked. Our Troll Hammer... Do we have any Troll Hammers? No, it's just these boys. Oh, there's another... Run! Please, no. Itza's... The salvation or whatever of Itza is just disgusting. And honestly, I should have brought... So, just saying, guys, I really should have brought a... That is 100% my stupidity. I really should have brought the... Oh my god, what are you clowns doing? What I really should have done is brought a toilet seat, and I didn't because I'm not smart. So yeah, what can you do? We don't have that quite ready. Over here, we're gonna surround these guys. We're gonna disengage our troll hammer. Oh my god, get in, get in there, just charge. I don't care anymore. Just get in there. Those rippers are gone. So we're going to be able to shift it over. Do these guys provide... I want to check out that aura as well. There's actually a lot of stuff I should be checking out first, probably. Because I just don't even know how anything works. Ruler's not quite... We got like a... this is a bit rough. You guys need to retreat. You guys need to just push in. Just bog those spearmen down. God dang it. Get them off me. But my opponent's going to take forever. These are Longbeards, and I think I want to see how much the Red Crescent Kings cost. Maybe they're... Oh, why? Why are two of you chasing the feral cold ones? But, get on top of Tic Tac there. I think a narrow army like this, especially if I played like trash, honestly, and if my, like, I think a tight army like this is definitely, or a small army like this is definitely going to struggle a lot. You can see the Bastillon there failing pretty hard. My opponent can't really do much against my Rune Lord. He is getting in here a little bit into the cookie jar because these cold ones rallied. Oh well. I'm going to push in. These salamanders are going to do nothing against Iron Drakes. Like, Iron Drakes are just... Well, this could be really bad. this could be rather bad. These feral cold ones never routing is ridiculous. Oh man, we just got nuked. But, not that bad, actually. I think it was one of the cheaper versions. This is a blob that I should have avoided. Like, you can see here, you can honestly see some really bad plays as well from myself. My opponent actually played pretty well. He kind of outmaneuvered me. I just think his build wasn't very good, actually. It's pretty solid. I do think that's army losses. Croak is apparently unbreakable, but is there a weird buzzing sound? I don't know. It might be. I don't know if it's the game is bugging out again, or the streaming is bugging out on me again. Poor Croak. Poor Croak getting wrecked there. He's getting overwhelmed at this point. He's unbreakable. Those spells didn't really seem to perform. The Salvation of Itza, and I actually want to, or the Deliverance of Itza. I kind of want to check them out, see how much they do exactly. I don't know what's up with the buzzing sound. I'm going to check that out right after this game is done. I don't know if that's background noise, but I don't. Well, there's nothing going on at the moment, which is why it's weird. But yeah, Pyrrhic Victory for the Dowie, and I played that one pretty badly. I think that if I played more competently and I sort of reformed, when I saw my opponent was a tight formation, I could have shrunk my own formation down and engaged him in a much smarter manner. I think we could have gotten much more out of it. We could have had a much better engagement there, and I just kind of blew it, honestly. I think that game was closer than it should have been. Definitely, I don't think you want to go this narrow as the lizards, but definitely, obviously, my opponent just wanted to test out a bunch of stuff. Ripperdactyls kind of got gunned down, but their leadership held rather well. There's a few things I wanted to just see real quick about the lizards. You think they're expensive? $5.75. I don't think that's too pricey. I think that's actually not bad at all. The Colossodon, the Ripperdactyls, damn, 1,200 gold. It makes sense. They're very elite, but I didn't realize they're just that expensive. I hadn't really checked the cost before. Salamander, yeah, Croak's pretty awesome. Salamanders, $9.50. Yeah, so these are some expensive units. The Pock Hopak or Poke Hopak or whatever cohort looks pretty good. But 1,300 gold, definitely some pricey purchases here. I didn't realize ancient salvage is a lot cheaper than I thought, admittedly. Which I didn't anticipate. I guess he doesn't do that much damage. Maybe he doesn't make your units flammable. He's got AP ranged, but the regiment around pterodons are cheap, so I can actually see them being decent. They only have one shot. The bombardment lasts for 30 seconds though, so that's actually not terrible. I guess you can drop them on like an important engagement with your Saurus and get good value that way. I suppose. It's like a pure Saurus support tool though, because there's almost nothing else in the Lisbon roster that's not AP. Yeah, I'm not sure. The Rocks of Sundering definitely seem interesting. The regiment renounced Stegodon. He's got his lightning strikes here. Apparently he's only got 10 charges. And it just zaps him around him, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure how that works out. But regardless, Croak. I do kind of want to test some of these guys out. Let's actually look at the Skaven, because I'm curious. There was already a lot of complaints about Skaven being overpowered or overtuned in this patch, and I'm definitely concerned about that a good bit. But what have we got? Well, they didn't change any of these. Actually, they dropped the Vulcan Tail Slasher's price, which makes sense. This unit didn't seem to be particularly great. Gisele's, they actually increased Natty Boobo's sharpshooter's cost. I think they were 1100 originally, and now they're up to 1150. So probably the right move. Warplock Gisele's 900. Doom Flayers are 1200, but I don't think they really deserve to be that cheap. I want a quick comparison here with Chaos, because Chaos is the other uber elite chariot. Oh, I can find it. There we go, Gore Beast. So the Gore Beast, you're looking at... It's actually got less HP than Doom Flayers. It does have more armor, but not when it's in melee, which is generally kind of what matters. It's obviously got better leadership. It's slower. Has better melee stats. We'll check the bonus for infantry in a second. Though the melee defense is not as much worse as possible as expected, because these guys do have strength in numbers, I believe. But the main thing is that huge weapon strength difference. Doom Flayers having ridiculous sustained weapon strength is just gonna be nuts. And what's their bonus versus infantry? Only 20. Okay, so the Gore Beast is gonna be better on the charge, but it's gonna be a lot worse, probably like a lot worse in combat. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I'm a little concerned. I've heard that these guys basically, the new Skaven editions basically make the Dowie matchup borderline playable. We can also see the Warlock Master here. Got a bonus versus infantry. Oh, he also gets Brass Orbs. Interesting. I'm gonna be back in a second, guys. I really want to test something real quick with the sound and see if it's fixed. And don't want echoes. Alright, looks like it's, as far as I can tell, the buzzing seems to have gone away. Let me know, guys. Keep me informed if the buzzing comes back. I don't know what that was. I couldn't at least recognize anything. So yeah. Sometimes, I don't know, something with YouTube, I think, where like if you upload, you get a buzzing noise. I looked it up after I had that incident, and I couldn't find a fix. But regardless, we're going to try to get some more games in. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a campaign gameplay. Honestly, well... this stream probably isn't going to last super long, because I just don't have that much time at the moment. Definitely a little stretched. I got work in not too long. I got to prepare for that. Been applying for jobs as well, so I've got a hectic situation here. But hopefully we're gonna get a few games in. We can show off some units. We'll see who we run into. I don't know how many. Like I said, I don't know how many players actually downloaded the patch yet. So there might not be too many. It looks like we got the found match bug, which hasn't been fixed in like all of Warhammer, Total War Warhammer. I don't know if this was a thing before in older Total Wars. If it has been, then this is a very long-lasting bug. But I'm pretty sure this has been around since Warhammer 1. And I forget. It's been ages since I played Warhammer 1, but I'm pretty sure it was there too. It's, yeah, great. Oh, Triari. Okay, I don't actually know who that is, but we're gonna try to get some gameplay. Oh, he's doing Skaven. God dang it. I want to do Skaven. I love Skaven, but I don't want to. We're gonna bring lizards. I love playing Skaven. I really want to try the new Skaven, but I don't want to do a mirror. Mirrors aren't fun usually. They can be interesting for sure, but I really don't want to do mirror matchups. So what do we got? We could do Red Crested Skinks. I'm not too actually keen on those guys. Lord Croak, what's his shtick? 40% missile resist, magic resist. We could do like a resist stack box. What's he got? He's got Cold-Blooded, he's got Supreme Shield of the Old Ones, which is pretty dope. Deliverance of Itza, obviously, in its different forms. We could bring like a super cheap Red Crested Skink. Holy heck, he's got like this nutty self-buff. I don't know what he did to deserve this. Like, a Skink Chief is supposed to be pretty not that impressive. But, I guess CA decided he needs to be a warrior on par with Asaurus for some reason. He's actually might be better than Asaurus in some ways. I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach this match. Maybe we'll take the Umbral Tiding so we can sneak up on my opponent a little bit. I'm mostly concerned. The thing that really concerns me is Jezzails. I don't want to get like gunned down by those. Jezzails and Rattling Guns, so I won't be able to outrange. Well, I could bring Stegodons. How does the Spear Regiment round work for the lizards? Is this like a 25-second missile resist? That could actually be enough on Langui. It's a fairly compact map. That could be enough to get me into combat with at least a unit or two of valuable stuff. Maybe bring Star Chamber Guardians. If we bring them, we can actually bring Croak, and suddenly Croak's much tankier. We can't just... we can... Golden Deathmatch is actually... maybe we can try something gimmicky. Let's try something silly. Who cares? If it goes horrible, well, too bad. We'll cry about that later. We'll have our Saurus Warriors with shields in here. We'll go with that. These guys don't have Vanguard, right? No, they don't. So that's a little rough. I don't want to... Ripperdactyls are just expensive. I'm not really too keen on using them. We'll bring a few skink cohorts, I think. I'm a little concerned about rat ogres, so maybe we'll bring like a few of those. This guy's going completely stripped down. We'll bring Croak. This will be interesting. I don't know if this is really a viable build. The lack of anti-large is a bit concerning. I'm just really worried about getting sniped by a Doom Wheel. Yeah. We'll see. I'm definitely... this is definitely a little concerning. We'll see how it goes. I feel like my opponent's probably going to bring a bunch of Jezzails and Rattling Guns. That's why I'm hoping the Spear unit can at least protect like a core. If I can get Croak in there, maybe, and units like that, it should be pretty good. If I can't, well, it could be crappy. Croak, I think, is a very risky investment, to put it mildly. He's just very squishy, very, well, he's not, I don't know if he's that, we'll see how squishy he is. So we're going to have the Temple Guard in there. Buffing him up, so he's going to have almost 60% missile resist against physical missiles. I could have brought Mazda Mundi, but the Mazda Mundi is just really expensive for just a buff, an additional missile resist buff. This is I actually like Longwood. It's a pretty fun map. The only annoying thing is when people camp in the woods or something. I think that was... I think that was actually the case of the Everchosen, wasn't it? I think it was Flaxland camped in the woods with the Empire build, but he kind of had to because I think the Falcon brought up massive wolves. It's a pretty funny game. This loading time is fairly lengthy. Not much you can do about that, though. Alas. Holy heck, it's like it's almost 2 minutes now of waiting. Hopefully there was no disconnect or something. That'll be kind of crappy. Obviously most patches come out with new bugs of their own, so you never know, gotta be a little concerned. But yeah, I'm kind of gambling on the regiment around salamanders protecting me against large, which is, I don't know how reliable that's going to be. And of course my opponent outnumbers me, despite me doing my very best to try to match him in numbers. So yeah, that's just the standard. What can you do? That's how this fight has always been since the dawn of time. Now the thing is, Chameleon Skinks are not good against the new Skaven skirmishers. Really, you don't have you're going to get outranged. You don't have you don't have AP to get through their 70 armor. 70 armor does require something. You don't have. Obviously, you can't bypass shields, which especially the Giselles have. So I'm mostly bringing the Chameleon Skinks here to try to counter Rat Ogres, because this build doesn't have much to counter big stuff, besides like the Umbral Tide. This guy actually has a cool ability, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen this, but Focus Instincts. Where you can just stop rampage in AoE. So unlike the cold-blooded effect, he's actually able to just shut down a rampage in AoE. So I'm going to try to keep my Temple Guard elite. This is a bit risky because we're kind of forced to blob because of the Legion of Chaka, because we want to get this effect here on our Temple Guard. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm going to be, all of those guys are going to get focused. So we're going to try to throw the Umbral Tide over here. Legion of Chaka. What do these guys look like? Look at, oh my goodness, they're amazing. They got like power halberds or something. People thought these guys were actually sword and board infantry originally, which is kind of funny. Shiv Chakra looks okay. Yeah, we can go. Let's do it. Let's do this. All right, what we got? A lot of guns. All right, we're going. We're going. Rattling guns, Giselles, and there's probably $10 says the Natty Bobo sharpshooters are right there. Probably it gets over there on a Doom Wheel as well, which is a little annoying. But I'm like 90% sure my opponent is hiding friggin' Natty Boobos right here. So this is gonna be brutal. Trying to get through the Rattling guns and all that is gonna be an absolute pain in the posterior. Gisele's already teeing off on my poor Skinks, but you know what? They're Skinks. They're made to suffer. I'm going to keep the Umbral Tide back, because if I can get the jump on my opponent's units, that would be ideal. Warplaning Cannons teeing off on Croak and actually doing damage. That's oof. Yeah, and you can see Natty Boobo's already picking my guys off. So that was to be expected, but that does not make it good. Now, unfortunately, so yeah, the Giselles are stupidly accurate, and they can snipe lores. Makes sense, I suppose. They are a sniper unit, but yeah. And I forgot to set up control groups, so I'm smart, guys. Alright, boys, get in there. Oh my god, I'm just gonna run away with this guy, because honestly, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get in there, and I don't know what oh, he's shooting at the Skinks. Ick it. This is gonna be rough. Deliverance of East is getting reset because of the Warp Lightning Cannon shots, which is disgusting, but what can you do? Unfortunately, these guys are just getting gunned down. This is brutal stuff. But oh, these summoned some monks there. Oh my goodness, you guys book it. They're so terrible in combat. Those guys. But you know what? If my opponent's gonna waste his time over there chasing, I'll take that. Why did my shield not go off? Whatever. There we go. Now it's going off. I don't even know what I'm doing with this guy. That's literally my only source of magic, and I'm wasting it on silly stuff. We're going to get in on Ikit because he's way out of position. We're going to try to get our boy back into the fight. We're going to get Croak, hopefully. Stop getting zapped. Deliverance of Itza over here. Oh, you can only do like different tiers of it. My opponent's just spamming with summons right now, and I'm getting zapped repeatedly, which hurts a lot. But Ikit is getting zapped too, so hey, at least we're getting something out of it. And we'll look at how much damage we did. Look at how much our weapon. Oh my god, we literally just nuked that thing. That I completely missed it because I wasn't paying attention, and that was brutal stuff. That was glorious. Now sure, Croak's probably gonna die here, so yeah, the Venerable Elder sent to the afterlife, but that is nuts. And now our guys over here can definitely pursue. We're gonna try to get you. Croak's gone. Where's our skink boy? Oh my god, though, those rattling guns are such garb. Oh my god, and I forgot about my buff. I'm stupid. Sue me. I don't even know. I can't. I'm not good at the video game. If we can remove Ikit from play, that might actually give us a decent amount of hope. So you guys get in on the rattling guns. Saurus are winning. Like, the thing is, my opponent doesn't have that much left, troop-wise, actually. Are these summoned play? They're summoned, so we're just gonna run like a little wuss. We're gonna juke with you. We're gonna juke. Let's shoot like we've never juked before. And Ikit's actually been removed from play, so now we can pull back in over here. We got engages going. Oh my god, those guys are ridiculously accurate. Honestly, they need. I think the Giselles, as much as I want them like sniper units to be snipers, I think Giselles need a friggin' nerf. They're just bullcrap. Bullcrap tier right now. Now, fortunately, over here, our boys are trying to get in, but they're getting just blocked by everything. You need to get in on these clan rats, potentially. You guys just need to... Those Skaven slaves, I think the Plague Monk's actually expired. You guys can get in there. He's running out of ammo. We've expended most of my opponent's ammo, which is good. Salamanders over here, running down some stuff. Oof, this is rough stuff. There's just so much firepower. And so much summon spam. It's disgusting. I guess we can pop that. Get you in there. I hate how much summons you can get as the friggin' Skaven. It's no end to that frustration. It's just brutal stuff. And like the Temple Guard here are gonna last forever. I think the Skaven are honestly, yeah, they're overtuned at this point. Well, you know, I say that, and we are sort of melting through slowly but surely. And these Giselles are not going to stop us. We're going to get in there with our Salamanders. We're actually decent and, like, not good, but they're decent. In close quarters, they're going to be able to melt some Giselles. Eat them. Over here, our boys winning. I don't know why the balance of power is so heavily skewed against us. It's probably because of that one-off... Probably because of that Lord, I would think. Unfortunately, these rattling guns are just such a pain. They're going to be slowing me down. Yeah, Skaven are definitely the new master race, or definitely the new poorly balanced race. I can't even really close. I'm just going to back the hell away for now. While we mop up on the periphery. Like, the rattling guns just put out such a volume of fire. And I guess that's supposed to be their gimmick, but oof. Forgetting to activate my abilities though early on really hurt me. And I'm not totally sure what you do against this. Like, I guess outshoot them maybe. With like, if you bring like a healing unit, you could probably outshoot them. If they, like, when they're clumped up like this, that's... We're gonna try to get in there with our chameleons, and we're actually gonna run away with our salamanders right now. We're gonna get a rear charge on these clan rats, hopefully break them off the field. Get these skinks in on the Skaven slaves over there. And you know what? If we can, so these guys are unbreakable, but if we can shoot them down, we've actually still got a bit of an army left. Just run everything down, run everything off the field, rally, regroup, and we might still be able to pull something off. Remove those clan rats from play. That's a nice little win there. Those guys routed, so you guys can run with it. There's no reason to stay in the fight. Over here, we're removing those guys. I'm not looking to choose my opponent or anything here, guys, but I'm gonna give it my very best. If I can pull off a win here, I'd be very happy. That would be a nice little comeback. So over here, skinks pursue those boys off the field. You guys can chase those guys off the field. You guys over here. I really should have set control groups. Not having control groups is screwing me hard right now. Oh, and I didn't chase those guys off the field. That's some brutal stuff. Now, one of the good things, though, is that my Salamander hunting pack is stocked. So I don't have to worry too much about them. You guys need to be turned off fire at will, because you're going to waste ammo. And we've removed those guys from play. So now I can rally here in the center. My opponent has used up all his Warplock Giselle ammo because, you know, I'm smart and protect my Warplock guys, or my guys, real good. They've been removed from play. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, those are clan. Oops. That right there is how you blow games. With stupid stuff like that. And I might have... Yeah, I probably just blew it, actually. So I threw my... that's going to be game. Because I got greedy here when I really shouldn't have. I should have just stayed hidden in the woods. Waited. And, yeah. Greed's going to kill me. Time for the GG. Skaven are absolute... trash right now. They're OP, probably. Honestly, off this one match, though, it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty confident they're overpowered. At least the new units. They're just overtuned. It's too easy to spam trash alongside them. And I certainly messed up in a few spots there. But ultimately, just look at how much, like, you can bring so many clan rats, and you can have absolute confidence that your gun line's going to win the game, essentially. And that's despite my opponent literally losing his most elite troops almost to man to Lord Croak. So that's some rough stuff. And hey guys, oh, look at that. I did but that was oof. That was nasty. Really, this game, because it's only 800 gold for Rattling guns. 900 for Giselles, but the Giselles are stupid accurate. Like, you can snipe lords on foot from across the map. And I don't necessarily mind that if they had lower DPS, but they don't have low DPS. They got ridiculous DPS. Good lord, it's gonna be Skaven again. Everybody's doing Skaven. God dang. I'll do Empire. I want to do Skaven, but I feel like because everyone knows Skaven got hell overtuned this last patch, now everyone's trying to play Skaven, and it's just kind of annoying. Not gonna sugarcoat it, but I'm trying to think. What's a good tool against new Skaven on a very open map? We could do mortars, but they've got armor. We could bring Steam Tank. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to bring. Witch Hunter. Yeah, the new Skaven are gonna be. Oh, oof. I don't actually know what with Empire is gonna counter. Like, you're gonna rush them down, I suppose. We could do like Sterling's Revenge, Silver Bullets, because we need the stock to protect ourselves. And the other problem is that Skaven could get a pretty easy snare because they can just bring a Lore of Ruin. They bring Icket, and you get Lore of Ruin. And you're in a bad spot as someone like Empire. We could try to outshoot Skaven. But I feel that that's risky if my opponent does a rush build. Go like that. I don't want Carl, actually. Not sure what caster. Maybe I should just bring Balthazar. But Balthazar's gonna be super susceptible to sniping. It's gonna be a dodge fest. No point in that. could do like quadruple free company. But they're gonna get that cut down hard by the especially Ratlings. Not being able to like effectively outrange Ratlings is gonna be so frustrating. I wish Empire had an engineer to buff accuracy on guns. Oh man, what is the phone's like going off? Like, guys. Alrighty, yeah, I don't know. Alright. I'm actually kind of stuck here with. I don't really know what to do with Empire against Skaven. Because those units, you've got loose formation, you've got, so you're getting like effective artillery firearms near impossible. They've got armor, so shooting them down with artillery is near impossible. Or with soft, like non-AP artillery is near impossible. Maybe bring the Sunmaker. Go for the meme build. Then we'll have him outranged, that's for sure. Could bring a Hammer of Witches. You know what? We're actually going to try something a little different. We're going to do double captain, strip all this stuff off. We're just going to run in on horses and try to time down that way. And in the meantime, for the rest of our army, double spears. That's good enough. Alrighty, let's do this. I really do think Skaven are going to be overtuned though in this patch. They're slow, stacked on top of the crap ton of summons they can get. Even with the fact that the summons expire, like you saw in that last game, my opponent just got summon after summon after summon, and there's not really much you can do about that as Lizardmen. For example, I don't like you could try to tear out them, I guess, because they've got leadership now, but bring a monster against. Bring a monster against Skaven now is just suicide. So yeah, we're gonna. I don't know. I don't know if this Empire build's really the way to go. So yeah, we'll see. Oof. I don't necessarily mind like the suppression mechanic or whatever, but I think the Jezzails are have way too high of a rate of fire, is what it really comes down to. If they didn't shoot that fast, it actually wouldn't be that much of a problem that they, you know, have a good accuracy or any of that stuff. I don't actually mind that necessarily, but the fact that there's very little counterplay to just they've got DPS almost on par with guns, I think, but way more range. So, all right, Gelt is gonna hide in the back. I put Captain's gonna be over here. This is gonna be control group 4. We'll have another control group on the other end. We're gonna go super wide with Cav and hope for the best. Actually, this should be control group 5 probably. This is gonna be control group 4, and then our gunnery guys are gonna be out here. Control group 3, and we'll see how that works out. Now, the big problem could be if my opponent decides to roll with like Doom Flares, because Doom Flares have been proven to be like overtuned as all hell against Cav. But oh my god, I'm stupid. I brought all my spells on Balthazar and no, god dang, I'm like literally a moron. Oh well. And I didn't bring Staff of Alon, so we're not going to get Insane Winds of Magic. This is going to be a very interesting engagement. That is for sure, because I'm stupid. I don't think... So the thing with cannon is that, like, yeah, it's going to beat the Warp Lightning cannons, but it's not going to beat Jezzails. Jezzails will snipe it to hell. That's why, and especially if my opponent brings natty boobos, he's gonna be able to like sneak up into snipe range and snipe me down. But my opponent outnumbers me a bajillion to 1, so that's always fun. He's probably got summons out the rear. What did he bring? Yep, Doom Flares, Rat Ogres, Rattling Guns, Jazales. All good stuff. Okay. Well, not the end of the world. He's like cooped up in the back here. He's he might have natty boobos. I don't actually know. Alrighty.
Record later,
Alrighty, we're gonna get shot here with Gelt, but I don't really care too much. I'm just trying to bait my opponent's shots.
List.
And in the meantime, Sterling's Revenge and these guys need to play it safe. No, that's not good. So it's all about splitting their attention. But you can see, just look at the range on those ridiculous Jazales. Like, my opponent literally just like turns, and because the Jazales have that ridiculous shield breaker effect, he doesn't have to worry about anything basically. And try to unload on those guys at least. Look at that range is bullcrap. And they're gonna just mow through my Storm's Revenge, no doubt. That's gonna be rough. And of course, my Cav isn't in position to intercept. Try to get out of dodge there. At least we're doing some damage. We're just gonna push in there. Holy hell! I already hate this. Dwarf thing menace. Everything menace. At least we'll be able to remove. Okay, we'll be able to remove those guys from play. Look at those guys go though, just insane performance. I think we took one down though, so that's at least something. Oh my God, my guys are just not pushing in. It's like, nah, we're not in the mood. We're not in the mood. You guys need to get in there. You guys need to get in on the Warp Block Jazales. We're at least able to remove those wheels from play. In the meantime, you guys need to start pushing up. And the Terror, of course, is going to start kicking off. And this is just, I don't know. At least we got it over here. That's something. I'll take what I can get. We'll send the captain over there because I need all my guys over here. Like, look at they're not even able to get into contact because they just get wrecked. That's lovely. Fortunately, Empire Captain's able to do some stuff over there. Knights of Blazing Sun can swing out, hopefully. This is just disgusting. Oof. Alright, Natty Boobos are trying to nuke me. No. Hell no. I'm not letting that happen, at least if I can avoid it. Oh my God, the brass orbs of bullcrapness. You guys get in there. There's just so much going on. Look at my knights just get smushed. Warplock Jazales. Oh my God, everything is disgusting. And now I'm, oh great. Plague of Rust on this guy. Nuke over there. Like, we're managing a little bit, kind of, sort of. We got that. Okay, we got those guys removed from play. At least Gelt is still alive. I'll take what I can get. But oh, man, can we at least kill that buffoon? Come on, kill Ikit. That might, like, killing Ikit could be everything I need. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that might be the game changer right there. That legitimately might be it. Also, thank God for Sigmar's Sons. They're like literally God's blessing to the Empire. Without them, I feel like Empire would be a complete dumpster tier right now. So over here, we're just gonna cut and run. We're gonna crush these Plague Monks real quick. Does my opponent have anything big left? He's got Rat Ogres over there. Holy hell. Are these silver bullets? Get in there. Start working on them. Oh my God, the Rat Ogres didn't break. Oh my god. I thought they were gonna break the Balthazar. You know what we're gonna do? We could actually. Do we want to final transmute? Nah, just bombard that. Is that Sterling's Revenge? It is Sterling's Revenge. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit our boys over here with a protective spell. We're gonna get Kelt up and around, and over here, we're gonna be able to get into those jails, and that could be game. That could be. We might just scrape this one out. We might just scrape this one out. Holy heck, this was brutal. I feel like I'm overplaying, but like, that's with my opponent kind of throwing some of his troops away. And despite that, it came right down to the wire. My captain's actually proved really useful here. We're going to be able to sneak into the back here on these warp blocks, and that's going to be game, I think. Oof. There's not much left of this Empire Expeditionary Force, that is for sure. My opponent here also, I should note, for those of you guys who don't know, Tank is actually a pretty competitive player. So that was actually a good. I actually might save that one. I thought that was a pretty good one. Empire's Cave. No, I don't even know what to name it. How do I stretch my? Stretch my fingers so far to 5. Lots of practice. But I don't know. Okay, so looking at the build, you can see, and honestly, the kill count is not really accurate to how things perform because my opponent's build was super trash, except for a handful of elites that don't have many models. So he lost basically all of his elites, and then yeah, you've got like 1,000 Skaven slaves left, but they're just not that relevant. Yeah, MVPs, Silver Bullets, and Sterling's Revenge for sure. The Knights of Blazing Sun able to at least get a few in there into the back line, as those Giselles and the Rattling Guns. Oof, that was a game changer. But yeah, Tank's actually a rather competitive player, I do believe. I think he's a vampire main, but he's one of the upper players in the leaderboard. That was brutal, but oof. I think this is how you're gonna have to beat it. You're gonna have to be like very finicky with your cavalry, just sneak in. I don't know how I'm still not sure how Lizardmen. Like Lizardmen do have cav options of their own, of course, but their cav's not that good. So it's not like Empire cav. We'll see for sure. I'm gonna pop another match real quick, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna run and do something. Wait, go check something real quick. I'm gonna start looking. Also, I have a bunch of errands I need to run. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more matches, guys. I do know you guys are having fun watching, no doubt. But probably gonna do 1 or 2 more matches. Then I got errands. God dang it! Why is everyone doing Skaven? Let's stop doing Skaven. I want to do Skaven. I want to do Skaven. Oh man, makes me rage. But in all seriousness, I actually have a brilliant plan here. We're gonna have so much fun. Believe me, this is totally gonna be great. Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of fun. All right. How can I do this? Greenskins. We're gonna take Crimson Killers. We're gonna take some Black Orcs. We're gonna take an Arachnarok Queen because we want those summons in the back line. We could actually take the new Doom Divers, but I'm not sure with spotting. Spotting could screw us. And what else are we gonna take? Savage Big Guns, perhaps. Maybe not. Maybe just go with like savages on the flank. Definitely some nasty Skulkers to snare my opponent. Night Goblin Shaman. Now, Vindictive Glare has been nerfed, so we're going to take all this stuff out. Itchy Nuisance. We don't need that. Do we need Corporal Fix It? Maybe. I'll take Vindictive Glare off, actually. I don't really see too much of a use for it against the... Excuse me, against the Skaven. So we got a very elite core here. We got to flesh that out some with our wonderful troops. We could do Rusty Airs. We're gonna go full meme. Okay, we're gonna go full. I've now been struck by inspiration from Mork, and we're gonna go full ridiculousness. And how are we gonna do this? We're gonna take Fanatics because go big or go home, and we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna see how Erisic Hydra performs against our pro strats with a ridiculous build. I actually don't think this is particularly competitive right off the bat. I'm actually wouldn't be too surprised if my opponent just dumpsters me, but I've got a clever strat. We got schemes. Mork is gazing down upon us, overjoyed, and yeah, I'm sure it'll go great. Maybe we'll knock out like 1 or 2 more. I think this is actually one of the new quest battles, Tarantula Coast here, because I don't remember, unless it's just a new island map, maybe? I don't know. But this actually looks like a pretty chill map. Definitely less oppressive. Some of the other island maps you fight on, I think this is an island map, maybe. Well, tough. I think so. Looks like an island. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But some of these maps can be oppressive. This is actually, I like this map. This is a nice map. That's like an odd thing, I guess. I don't know. Like, you don't usually see... Like, I usually complain a lot about the maps. I don't do it as much, I guess, in YouTube videos. I try not to whinge too much. But I really don't like the maps in this game. They frustrate the hell out of me. So, we're going to do... This is going to be Control Group 1. Control Group full of schemes. You're going to be in Control Group 1, too. We're going to have these boys behind looking to snare troops. If this works out, it's going to be hilarious. If it doesn't, it's going to be a lot less hilarious. Take like we'll have 1 commando squad over here. We'll have another commando squad over here. And then we'll have our shaman. You can be control 2. You can be control group 3. You can be control group 5, and you can be control 4. We got no cav. This is going to be it's gonna be fun. And by the way, guys, this is like a tip. If you're doing multiplayer and you're new, or you know, even if you're not new, maybe. But I try to stay within five control groups. You can obviously run up straight up to 0. If you watch like Lotus Moon or whatever, he'll often have like go straight up to 0. But personally, not a fan now of that much effort. So obviously, if I do like Wood Elf, Wood Elf kite builds, you're gonna see. Oh my god, is she not in the stealth zone? She's not. Great. I done goofed. I think I accidentally moved her. After. What do we got? We got a lot of Plague Claws. We got Zap Zaps. We got Skaven Slaves. We got Storm Vermin. What the hell is this build? Oof. And you gotta run, lady. And how am I spotted already? Oh, that's the Night Goblin Shaman. Wait, no. Scarstick spotted? What? Oh, that's frustrating. That is really bad. I thought that would last a lot longer. It was supposed to be undetectable. But, yeah, we're screwed. I think we lost this already. Because apparently, unspottable only lasts for like 5 meters. Like, I know my Blackworks were like... That was bollocks. Sorry, that was pure bollocks. All right, we're going in. We're going in as fast as we can. With our boys over here. Oh, we got actually some value out of Prada there. Yeah, maybe we can. We're not gonna give up. Obviously, never give up. Fight to the bitter end. But it's gonna be a tough one. Oh my goodness, I can't even select my troops. They're like. We got rat ogres over here. That's grand. Great. Oh my god! I legitimately cannot select my troops, which is just ridiculous. Where's Skarsnik with his schemes? Oh, I should have popped. Oh my god, I'm stupid. And WA's reset now. So I'm completely screwed, probably. Oh, Ikit's roasting me. Get those up. I got no Wa. You gotta run. You just gotta stay alive. Because if I lose... Oh my god, is the queen just not summoning here? Itchy Nuisance. We're gonna... Ikit's... Drop that. Oh, well, we're screwed. We lost, what's his face there? Scar's name. Honestly, my biggest complaint this game was actually just how the unspottable like didn't work at all. I don't know if it's bugged because we've had bugs with that before, that ability. So it kind of concerns me that it might be bugged again. Because it wouldn't surprise me. It has been bugged a bunch of times before. But I think that's game because we lost our everything basically, and like there's legitimately we got nothing left at this point. I was really counting on the kind of gimmicky, I guess it was gimmicky, but like I was counting on the fact that our unspottable would actually work, and it didn't. It like petered out way before it should have. That is a horrible cast as well. That spell is so weird to use. We lost Scar Snake because I just wasn't paying good enough attention, which is really going to hurt us. We can get some more summons over here. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. At least our Blackrooks are winning on a few fights. The spider summons don't really seem to be going off, and they should be either. We'll see. We'll do our best. We'll keep fighting. We'll fight to the bitter end. But I think the bitter end's going to be pretty soon, because our leadership's not going to last all that much longer. And look at the spiderling, they're not even able to shut that thing down. Just like, yeah, we'll keep firing. We're not able to catch the Warplock Jezzails because they're faster than our goblins. I should have brought Cav. Like there are other stuff the thing is I just gambled on something that didn't actually work, and probably should have worked, but didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I'll shut up now. As you can tell, I'm a bit salty. It does not make me pleased when mechanics don't really work as advertised. Skating slaves. Because unspottable usually it's like 60 meters or so range where you've got, where you just don't really, you just don't get spotted within that area. Like our goblins, you're just not able to catch those guys. That's actually disgusting. The Queen's holding out surprisingly. The Blackrooks over there doing A-okay, but we don't. Dealing with the Council Guard after this is going to be brutal. I don't know how I'm going to deal with Ikit really. My opponent can just like run away completely. Well, actually, there's one thing he cannot run away from. And so we're going to try to get some value out of that. Let's see, can we get up over there? No, it's over because my opponent's got rallying troops with it. He's used up all his ammo, so that's good. Those guys aren't quick enough to escape. That's the one good thing about spiderlings, they've actually got good speed. Got very little else going for them, but they're quick. Oh, Plague Claw. And we can get on the jails with our spiders, so that's pretty cool. Are you not able to pull through? I think she's caught up on the artillery pieces, which is just nasty. I'm surprised we're doing as well as we are, to be honest. I thought this would be over by now. Spiders over here, we're running over the Jezzails. If we pull this one back, it's going to be like the biggest comeback. Cue Rocky music. We might. We just might. We're going to rout those guys with terror. We're going to summon up some spiderlings over there. My opponent's trying to roast me with Ikit. Oh, bastard. If I lose my Blackrooks, though, that's going to be a no-no. Blackrooks are like my last hope of ever getting anything done. We get a... Oh, yeah, I got a spider-like summon over there. I don't know how Ikit is going to perform here. Yeah, the big problem here was just not bringing Cav. I'm paying for it pretty bad now. I wonder how much of an impact the anti-large had, actually. I'm genuinely curious about that. The anti-large and the queen now, she's got now. Ikit over there running. We're actually going to stop him from doing that because I don't want Ikit to run away. I also don't want these Giselles firing, so we're going to swing around. I think I got one more. I do have one more spider summon, so could be good. How much time we got left? Oh, it's actually a pretty long duration there. There's still some artillery pieces, but if we can remove those from play, I'm surprised. Like, I feel that. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna admit, I was kind of tilted, and because of that, I think I might have been a bit hasty in some of my assessments. Because one of the things I've been noticing in a lot of these games is that if you weather that initial storm from the Skaven, if you're able to suffer through it, they're still Skaven, and if you can get through that front line, one of the problems, I guess, is that my opponents have also not really been using summons. Oh man, this could be bad. Can Blackworks endure? Blackworks broke. That's really rough. And I'm out of summons. That's really bad. I hate this spell. It should not be this hard to target. It should absolutely not be that hard to target. I'm actually gonna try to regroup here. Come on, if these Blackworks rally, we might be able to pull this one off. If they don't, then we are doomed to a tragic defeat. All right, let's see what we got. They're removed. Oh, can we pull it off? Oof. It was a meme build, so if it doesn't work, it's not exactly surprising. Oh. You guys need to run those guys down. It does have anti-large, which is a little terrifying. You need to run. And hopefully not route. Does he do a discouraged on the contact? I think he... No, he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't have like a melee discouraged effect. Unlimited power, which actually hurts him potentially. It's got a miscast chance. Rat Ogre's rallied, which is not good. We got the jump over here on Natty Bugos. If we kill Ikit, if we kill the council guard, we can actually Blackworks over here. Route. Come on, Ikit, go down. Alright, they're off the field, I think. Or functionally gone. Alright, get rid of the council guard. This could be a game. This is like stressful. losing Scarsnake at the beginning there was just disgusting. Skaven slaves. Blackworks are champs, absolute heroes of the people here. Whew. We pulled it off. The show's never to give up, but I thought that was over after like the first minute mark. That was a crazy close game. Honestly, the build was just bad. I completely underestimated it. I think it might be bugged though, genuinely, because I saw you send out Skaven slaves to scout me, but they scouted me way earlier than we usually get. I remember doing a Bretonnian game against Slade and whatever the save's name is. I did a game against Slade X, and I didn't spot his troops until they were much closer. So I don't think Skaven have like a detection ability. But yeah, that was odd. Ragnar Queen, MVP there. Scarsnake got actually 43 kills, I think, with the Prodder, which is hilarious. We never got a wall off. Oof, that was quite the game. That was quite the game. You guys might see some of these casted. I know you guys are watching now, but you might see some of these casted later on. We're gonna do one more. That was a fairly straining match, but we're gonna try to knock out one more. I'm hoping to get Skaven. I don't want to do mirror matches. And I really want to try the Skaven out. Oh my goodness, it's the same guy. I'm doing Skaven this time. You don't get Skaven. Are you serious? Ugh. I'm kind of flustered. That's a little annoying. This is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be Skaven on Skaven, I guess, because my opponent just refuses to do anything else. So, how does the Doom? What's the difference between the Doom Wheel and the Doom Flare? Some weapon strength. You actually get the armor and melee on the Doom Flare, which is kind of funny. I'm tempted to just do like that. You know what? I'm gonna do something silly. If my opponent here is not gonna switch off his faction, we're gonna do something a little wonky. Want to do Toothbreakers? I haven't seen anybody use them, but I actually think they might not be bad with their stock. But you know what? You guys have seen more than enough Jezzails, I think, in this game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do Clan Rats with shields, a whole bunch of them. We're gonna bring should we gutter runners with slingers or gutter runners? Huh. We'll bring the Zap Cannon. We'll bring Ikit on a Doom Wheel with Death Frenzy because we don't need Howling Vorpal. We don't need that. We're not going to Scourge or any of this. Skitter Leap. We're not going to get Skitter Leap. We'll take Storm Demon because I'm curious to see how that is. We're going to bring some basic Stormmen and then a horde of Clan Rats, and then some Skaven Slaves. And I'm telling you folks, this is legitimately totally not a terrible build. I don't care. We got the zero spend. So there's no way we can lose. Like that's how you know you can't lose is when you achieve zero spend. I really want to try some of these new units. I haven't gotten to try them out really. I'm sick and tired of seeing other players get the Skaven fun. Maybe one day I'll get Skaven fun. But yeah, what can you do? What do you guys think? Are you guys thinking the patches, some of the changes are OP, or you guys thinking it's A-okay, or guys, what are you guys' thoughts and opinions? I know some of you guys, or a lot of you guys, probably already bought the DLC, right? God dang it! I don't want to scroll to toggle the map. We outnumber them. We outnumber them. All right. Oh man, there's no way we can lose. With our top quality army, there's legitimately no way we can lose this. Totally. All right. 4, 5. I'm gonna prop you boys up on the high ground to get some. Hopefully, I don't know if I want them that close though. Playing cannons do not tend to do well in artillery duels, and if my opponent brought more artillery, which is like almost guaranteed, given that his army's a lot smaller, that could go really badly. Make it over here for the fear and terror. One. I don't even know what to say this. All right. Alrighty, guys. Let's do this. We outnumber our foe. We're more Skaven than they are. Look at those losers with their Jezzails. Back in my day, a real rat used his own 2 teeth. Alright, what we got? They got the Zap Cannon. We're going to get working on the Warplock Jezzails right away. Alright, chop chop. Let's go. And oh man, we going. We're actually gonna start zapping the Jezzails because I don't feel like getting an artillery duel, which would be pure RNG essentially against the Zapkin. And that didn't work very well. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it too much. Charge. We actually, I think we got like a dead zone here. Look at our boy there though, working out those warplock sales. They're gonna try to reform, and that actually might give us some new shots. They're shooting at the Skaven slaves, so we're way oversaturating. This is ridiculous. Oh, there's the natty boobos, thinking they're all cool. Look. Oh, beautiful. Now we got like the lined up shots. Go. Unleash the hordes from hell. You guys get on the rat ogres. Death frenzy over there. Get those oh, look at that beautiful terror out. Beautiful. So the one faction that doesn't have problems with Skaven are other Skaven. Who would have guessed? The rat ogres are goners. Get on top of those boys. Why are you not in the fight? Oh, that was a nasty brass orb there. But yeah, Clan Vulcan's still in the fight there. Do we got another? We do not have. I don't actually know what this. How does this missile work? I haven't. We're gonna shoot Ikit. We're gonna see what it does. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's meant against single. I didn't actually read the description. It doesn't actually say anything about what it's good against. So I don't know if this is. It did okay. I think it's. I think that's more. It's like an amber spear. That's what it is. So what you're really supposed to do is. Oh my goodness! I've like completely lost track of my units. But look at this beauty. Back in my day, Skaven fought like real rats in the close quarters. Unlike them namby-pamby rats nowadays. But in all seriousness, yeah, Rat Rush, it works. Oh, this is beautiful. We got Death Frenzy going. We're gonna run these boys over. Ikit is getting smushed. These guys are just sitting here taking it. Of course, they don't care too much, but swamp them. You guys are just chasing people. Screw that. You're not going to catch Clan. Or well, you will, but after like a year. We've removed all my opponent's firepower. I don't... Skaven... Yeah, they're nasty. So, that was fun. I don't... that was just a silly one. I don't know if I don't feel like that's not good. Well, I don't know. It was a funny one. So maybe we'll cast it. But... Oh man, and the game just crashed. That's actually not good. That's actually legitimately bad. I'm not sure why that happened. I hope you guys can still hear me, though obviously it's blacked out now. Probably. That was really weird. I don't know why the game crashed. I'm gonna have to check files and whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be, you guys want, it's almost one. Do you guys have any, before I hop off, do you guys have like any questions? Do you guys want me to like go over anything or touch on anything? Because I've like a handful of minutes. I don't really have, I feel like doing one more battle, I might not have the time for that, but, do you guys have any questions, like about the new units, or I don't know if you, most of you guys, I figure probably, wow, we're getting penalized. I'm kind of wondering, did I drop a whole bunch? I think I did actually. Yeah, did I? It did drop. Okay, great. Okay, well, either way, that's fun. But yeah, I dropped a couple hundred ranks. That's fun. Always fun when you get crash. But do you guys have any questions about the game, or about the patch, or anything of that nature? I did try to. I know most of the players we fought against today demonstrated the units that I would have liked to demonstrate. And there were a few, I guess, that you didn't see. The Wheels of Doom, in case you're curious, compared to a normal Doom wheel, is basically just a, well, it's just, we got better missile damage. If you look at the missiles, it does 20, 45, and 20, as opposed to, actually, it's got the, oh, so the only thing the Wheels of Doom does is it shoots 2 projectiles instead of 1, and faster. It's rank 9. Otherwise, just a generic Doom wheel. Not much to be said there. And the Teeth Breakers, because I didn't demonstrate those in the last one because I did a Rat Rush, and you guys might be curious. The only difference is between them and normal Rattling guns is they've got concealment bombs that are obviously rank 9. So those are the differences there. I also we didn't see Blightscab's Plague Pack. These guys are immune to psychology, or they grant immune to psychology to nearby units. Otherwise, they're generic sensor bearers, ranked up to 9. So a pretty solid unit, I think, but once again, just not that valuable in the match I was demonstrating. We want to go over Lizardmen real quick. I'll try to touch on the stuff I didn't demonstrate. I know you guys have probably already seen this from other players, but I figured, you know, I'll demonstrate this a little bit. The Umbral Tide, well, actually I showed that one. Pack cohort, immune to psychology, they got Vanguard, and they don't have Primal Instincts, so pretty cool unit. Obviously much better stats than Bulldogs, Spear Riders, being around. Colossodon Riders are Ripperdactyls, who have a bonus versus large, so normal Ripperdactyls have a bonus versus infantry of 10, and these guys have a bonus versus large of 10. I don't know if their splash profile or whatever is different. They also have Toad Rage, though, so they can trigger them, give themselves Rampage, which, keep in mind, Rampage still functions, as far as I'm aware, the same way it did before. Or you've got, once you drop below 25% HP, you Rampage. So, but they give themselves a huge boost to damage output while they got Toad Rage. So besides that, they're just like generic Ripperdactyls. So very expensive, though. 1,500 for basically a swapping specialization, and I guess Toad Rage. I don't know. It's rough. It's rough to say. I did demonstrate the regiments for renown, at least 2 of them. Legion of Chaka, of course, does have the ability that I forgot to trigger and might have cost me that game. For that 44% missile resist. The Star Chamber Guardians give you physical resistance. Obviously, they got Guardian. They got expert charge defense, which is great, and they got magic damage. So they're just an all-around amazing unit. Keep in mind, Temple Guard is a stellar. Star Chamber Guardians, stellar. Ha 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 ha. Funny, but they're a really good combat unit against other infantry already. Their stats are, and these guys' stats are even better. So they're just gonna mow through most infantry except like dwarves because of that magic damage. The Sotek regiment around Skinks. I think one of my opponents actually ran those, but their ability here refused. They're unbreakable and they can just not die for 20 seconds, which is a cool ability. It's a new thing. It's pretty awesome to see. Otherwise, they're basically Skinks. You guys did see Lord Croak, who's devastating. You saw that Deliverance of Itza nuke those Council Guard in a brutal fashion. I don't actually think it's that good against other elite infantry with higher HP. The thing with Skaven is that their infantry model HP is very low. So if we look at like Stormvermin, that's not Council Guard, but I think Council Guard, they've got the same HP. So if you look at Stormvermin, they've got a little over 60. They've got 64 models or HP per model, which is pretty terrible. Even the elves, who are like the model of Squishy, are significantly tankier per model. For example, we look at the Hargoneth Executioners at 6,000 HP. So on a per model basis, that's significantly better. I do believe they got like 80 or whatever it is HP per model, and I just think that's worth mentioning. That while it might seem like Croak is just a delete everything hero, it's worth noting. I think that he's got that weakness. I didn't get to demonstrate some of these others. Quick run through. Stegodon has a bunch of abilities. The Burning Alignment is the Death Laser from the Sky, Wind Spell, Curtain of Warding, 5% damage resist. Honestly, if you stack this and Mazdamundi on top of Croak, you'd make Croak like indestructible. On top of the Star Chamber Guardians, you could have like some ridiculous death balls I could see. And Arcane Configuration, so better power recharge rate. So some pretty cool stuff, though, for a very expensive unit, of course. The Thunderous one, of course, does get a Lightning Strike nearby, and Paw Sentinels have the drops the Rocks of Sundering, so cool stuff. We didn't get to demonstrate everything. Hopefully in the upcoming days I'll sort of get to run some videos and put some content up demonstrating it. Maybe we'll even do some live streams over the weekend or something. I'll be sure to let you guys know. I'll try to get like an announcement up beforehand, because I know a lot of you guys prefer my live streams. I just don't usually have time, or I struggle to make time for them. So I'll try my best to sort that out. So I do thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be clocking out now. I got errands to run. I got applications to fulfill, and I got work soon. So it's just a mess of my life right now. But yeah, I do thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna be clocking out. Thank you all for showing up, for checking out the game. So thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Wyvern out.